Um, it is over an hour. And I'll usually talk to you a little bit first. And hold on, I'm just messing around with buttons. Class will go like this. Take a look at my hands. We'll start off nice and low. We'll come up a little bit. I'll take you down a little bit, and then we go through the roof. Okay, I hang out up there for quite a bit. Okay, a lot of energy, a lot of focus, a lot of muscles, a lot of breathing, and then I take you down, and we go for a smooth ride, smooth landing after. Okay, this is a demanding class on your bodies. So what I like to do first is make sure that we connect to our bodies first, and we don't just yell all these commands and we just demand all of this energy and all of this work from our muscles and our bones, and we sort of create some respect, some reverence, some honor for muscles, bones, skin, blood, water, air. Okay, so we're going to do that first. So if you wouldn't mind, just lay down on your backs and have a listen to me. We're going to wait for a couple more of our friends to come in before we get pretty serious. If you've been with me more than once in the past year of this class, you hear a lot about me, or a lot from me, about why you come to stuff like this. Why do you come to a class that makes you stronger, makes you more flexible, or makes you have more endurance? You hear a lot from your teachers, any teacher or whatever, about being intentional. You want to have intention behind what you do, meaning there's a reason. I'm doing this on purpose. I do this in order to get that. So if you could, for a moment, if you want, please close your eyes. And if you had no reason to come here, if there was sort of like, I don't know, I saw that dude on Instagram, he had a couple muscles I liked and I want one of those, that's fine. But maybe there's something a little deeper. A dream you might have, something in the future that you want, something in the past that happened that you want to not happen again. So you come to a practice of some kind to get one of those things or multiple things. That is your intention. Find it. You're going to need it when things get difficult in this class. And that is practice for most things in your life. But like I said, the intention, the why you do it, is really, really important to get whatever it is you're looking for in the future, or avoid whatever happened in the past that you don't want to happen. But understand very clearly, listen to my voice. The future does not exist yet. It does not exist. The past, whatever happened, it doesn't exist anymore. It's in the past. It's not actually happening. The only thing that's happening is right now, where you are right now. So Sarah and I like to make sure that we bring you to now as many times as possible, even when we're throwing around our bodies. How do you get connected to right now? You feel things. So what I want you to do right now is feel whatever is the heaviest part of your body on the ground. What part of your body is joining the force of gravity more than something else in the body? Is it the heels? Is it the back of your head? Just feel. So what is the second most heaviest part of you that is connecting to the ground, joining gravity on its ride to the center of the earth? And can you keep attention to the heaviest part of the body and to the ground, and also draw attention to what it feels like? Don't change what it is, just draw attention to what it feels like to breathe in and out. What does it feel like to breathe in and out? I'm going to ask that you start moving around your body in any way you wish. But stay laying down. That's the only rule. The only box you have right now. If you need some help, I have my legs apart. My arms are like sloppy behind me. And I'm taking my butt bones for a walk away from my ribs. If that is not something your body needs right now, do something else. Can you keep attention while you're moving? I'm like moving like a cloud now. Actually, why don't you join me in that? Imagine your body as a cloud, the back of your body especially, from your shoulders to your butt. And think about how a cloud's shape changes. And make those changes with your body. I'm trying to create some length here, you guys, some openness, because we have a lot of strict, hard things to do with the body, and I want to give like 1 minute to the body to just do whatever it wants and get a little long. If you want to bring your hands up to the ceiling and like sort of like wave around as if you were in like a modern improv class and you'll get to all look as weird as possible, do that. If you need to look at me and how weird I look, go for it. I need some length here, guys. We have a lot of tightness I need from your bodies. So let it go just for another 10 seconds. Because I'm gonna get real bossy on you. Remember why you're here, but also be here with me, with my voice, with the floor, with your movement, with your breath. All right, take your arms over your head. They can be bent. They're just gonna fall back behind your head. You're gonna bend your knees and your legs are gonna be separated about hip distance apart, and you're gonna lift your hips off the floor. And I want you to continue with that cloud motion. Yes, you all look weird, it's fine. We're dancers, we can do it. I want you to act like a cloud, changing shape. And if you can speed that up, kind of like a time-lapse video of the sky, and just really fly the body around, but stay hovered off the floor. I want the movement bigger. So if you need to think of a huge snake as your spine, really flipping out. All right, stay still. Not a cloud anymore. You're under my command. Everyone lift up the hips higher, higher, higher. You should feel this in the tush. If you don't feel your butt activated, you are either not high enough or you have to choose to squeeze your butt on purpose. If your face is scrunched up like you're stressed out, relax it. This has nothing to do with your face. want you to lift your heels off the floor. So you're on like releve. So you're balancing on the toes. And now step down with your right heel and then back up. Left heel, back up. So it's like a pedal. Right, up, left, up. Right, down, up, left, down, up. Go. And then you can make that smoother. Listen to the music. Go with it. You're gonna start feeling this in the low back. That is okay. Can you keep your pelvis as high as it is, but drop your ribs down a little bit? I'm still pedaling. I gotta lower this music a little bit. All right, keep your heels way up, way up, way up, way up, way up, and lift your hips. Slowly roll the spine down. You're gonna grab onto the back of the legs, and you're just gonna straighten and bend, but don't go crazy. We just got started. Good. All right, now start rocking and rolling. We're gonna come up onto our feet, and if you could not use your hands to get up, awesome. And we're just gonna bend right over and walk back into a plank position. I want you to hold. My feet are apart because that's what they need right now. If you want to put your feet way apart, great. If you like them together, that's cool too. I want you to pay close attention to where your biceps are, and I want them to point forward. The biceps should not be looking at each other. They should be looking at the wall in front of you. Your lower belly, meaning the belly button, all of the skin underneath the belly button. I want that to lift up towards the sky. If you are bending your knees, straighten them. If you are leaning on one toe more than the other, even it out. While you're here, it's already hard for you. Okay. A lot more though. When you get bored of me, bored of what I'm doing, stay with it and get a little closer to your body, meaning feeling the cells of an elbow or a finger or an ankle or a thigh. Connect closer to the things that make up your body, the container that you are in all day long. Walking around in an empty bus, finding the right seat. Everyone bend your knees. You're just on hands and knees. And then I want you to change to a fist. It's gonna take a little break on the wrist. You're gonna take your right leg out to the side, kind of like a dog at a fire hydrant. Yeah. You're gonna straighten that leg. Guys that have been with me, this is dragon tail. And you're gonna slide the leg straight. It's straight here, it stays straight, it stays straight, it stays straight until you can't straighten it anymore and it bends. I want you to act like your leg is on a table and you're dragging everything off the table every time you swipe it. So don't let the knee go through the table. Don't turn in and don't turn out. Perfectly parallel to the floor the whole time. You got 8 to do. Are you breathing? You are, because if you wouldn't, you would die. But could you pay attention to it? What does it feel like to breathe and make this movement? Okay, on 8, which I'm just gonna call this one 8, you're just gonna step off to the side and you're like open here. You keep your fists on the ground. So my toes side, and I'm just gonna lean over. So I'm gonna take my hands off just so you can see, but you guys keep this on. I'm just leaning over. So we're doing a little hip opener here. You keep the fists on the floor. And now I just want you to do a slow little circle with the hip in any direction you want. Just like wiggle it out. There's nothing real special about this. All right, now take your right, I'm not mirroring you. Take your right elbow or forearm and put it on your leg. And I want you to stretch over this side. Now we're gonna switch. You're gonna take the left hand to the floor outside of this leg, but stay leaning over to your right and stretch over this way. Notice I'm not being very specific at you right now because we just got started. I want you to tuck in your chin and round out your back and then come back to hands and knees. Left leg up. Straighten it. It stays straight as long as possible as it slides over that table and then bends to come back. My face is following my foot, kind of like you would do in a port de bras ballet stuff, where your eyes sort of take a little bit of a gaze at where the hand is going. Try to keep your biceps facing forward. You'll notice how much they turn in on this. Out to the outside. Oh, hands on the floor. You're just gonna stretch out. So you're just like, we're just leaning the upper body over to the left. Good. Take the elbow on the leg, stretch over. Now stay leaning over and come to the other side. Tuck in the chin, round out the back, hands and knees. Lift up into downward dog. Boys that are new, if you're new to yoga, I have a number of this going on, so hopefully I'll be able to keep things clear for you. Stay in this downward dog, and I just want you to pedal out your feet. So just bend one knee, straighten the other, and the heel goes down and up with. Can be cloud-like during that, that would be great. Get the whole body moving as you pedal. All right, kids, here we go. Stop the pedal. Lift your heels off the floor. Be upside down for a minute. Connect back to our bodies. What do you feel? What is heaviest into the floor? Is it your hands or feet? Can you even it out? Can you distribute equally? So what do you have to do in order to get the weight maybe towards the feet a little bit more instead of the hands? You might have to lift your belly up a little higher, lean your tush back. And which toe is taking the most energy? Can you even that out? Of the bones plural of your leg, so your femur, the big one, the bones underneath the knee that connect to the ankle bone, all as one. So right underneath both butt bones, all the way down to the heel. Imagine that's one long pole, and you're pulling that pole back through the back skin. Feel the difference. So literally take the bones, all the bones in your leg, and try and make them explode through the skin of the legs in the back. And now take your right foot up to the sky. You're in a little bit of a split here. What happened to the left leg bones? You probably stopped that energy back. So I want you to keep that going. Keep the bones of the legs going through the skin in the back. Now use your right butt muscle to squeeze and lift the back of the thigh up, 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 up. Bigger split, bigger split, bigger split. I want your biceps to face forward. That's gonna really change things for you. If you're making a crazy face, drop it. Remember why you're here. Don't allow this to be easy, but make it look like that in your face. So I want more effort from you, even than when we're doing simple stuff. But I don't want it to look like that in your face. Bend your top leg and bring your knee to your nose so you're in a plank position. And I want you to lift that leg way up, way up, way up. So the leg muscle goes up to your chest muscle. Slowly take that foot in between your hands. You might have to crawl it out. So your toes should be past your fingers. Your back leg is straight. Or what you cannot see, it is still part of you. It's called proprioception. I want your butt muscles to go away from each other. Think about that. I know it's a little awkward, but notice the change when you think you can sort of rip each muscle away from the other. Now, really quick, I just want you to jump your arms up and go into a high lunge. Whoop. Arms are up over your ears. Keep that back leg straight. Relax your shoulders away from your face. Pull the belly skin away from your leg. Now turn your back leg out and flatten it. This is warrior one. So nothing really changed except that back leg turned out. And pay attention to what your back knee feels like. Is it taking a lot of weight? Can you make it be floaty? Like fight against gravity with your back knee, but allow the front hamstring to get a little closer to the earth. And now turn your body sideways into warrior two. What happened to that back knee? Let it float away from the floor, even though the right butt cheek is getting closer to the floor. Be a warrior. Now turn your front arm up so your palm is facing upwards and lean back. This is a side bend. You're trying to create space between your rib and your hip. That's the goal, so do it. Actually move your rib away from your hip. And now we're gonna cartwheel halfway so the forearm goes on the thigh and the top arm goes up over the head. If your shoulder is creeping up to your ear, get it away. I'm gonna turn and face you, stay there. You're gonna slide this right hand on the floor. You can really plant that palm on the floor even better. Jamie, I need you to lunge bigger, buddy. Yeah. All right, now guys, you're gonna cartwheel your arms back to peaceful warrior, which is this guy. And now you're gonna cartwheel all the way around to plank, but keep your right leg up off the floor. Got 4 push-ups to do, go. Down, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, go all the way down. Rest your legs on the floor, listen to my voice. You're gonna place your arms in front of you so you can rest your head on them. I want you to lift up your right leg off the floor, keep it straight. Bend it halfway so it's like a 90-degree angle. Hold it. Pay very close attention. I need you to imagine there is a person behind you. That person is facing your leg. That person is hugging your calf and grabbing like your knee pit and pulling the shape that you made with your leg away from your hip. Your leg is hovering off the floor. It is bent halfway. It does not change the shape. So once you make that 90-degree angle, it stays there. And there is a person, a spirit, or whatever, pulling your leg away from your hip in this shape. Now, another person is coming along. The other person has not left. It is still pulling your leg away from your hip. But this other person came along and grabbed your left foot and is pulling the foot, pulling the foot, pulling the foot. So now both legs are getting pulled away from your hips. Boys, if you want length in your dance, it is right now. This is where it is. Someone tells you, I want you to get longer. You need to look bigger, stretchier. This is your safe practice. Pull both legs away from the hip. All right, now straighten the right leg, relax. Take your hands behind your chest, push up onto hands and knees, and just round out your spine. Don't fall down yet. You're gonna point your biceps forward, stay in this round position and fall back into that child's pose, but don't change your arms. Keep your arms facing forward. Now, floor still behind you. They have hugged your ribs, big bear hug, and they're pulling your back away from your hands, but your hands don't move. Relax your neck. Downward dog. Pedal out. Be a little bit of a cloud just for a second. Guys, you have a monster series after this. Let that heat work for you. If you're sweaty, if your body's warm, good. All right, stop the pedal. Take your left leg up to the ceiling. Think about where your arms are facing. What part of your body is connected to the earth more than the other, and can you even it out? Can you take the bones of your right leg and shoot them through your skin, literally like Mortal Kombat style, where the guy like reaches into the skin, rips out the guy's heart out of the body? That's what I want your leg bones to feel like. Out of the skin, in the back. Use your left butt cheek to pull on the bone of the left leg up. A machine, you gotta feel like just a bit. What happened to your arms? Did your biceps turn and face each other? Can you switch it? Can you relax your neck? Even though we're doing all this mighty, mighty, mighty stuff, can you keep relaxed in the head and the neck? All right, bend the knee. Take the knee to the chest. Lift the leg way up. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Step your foot in front. Good. Aiden, can you step your foot in front of your hands now? There you go. Stay here. Listen to, I know it's awkward, but I need you to imagine that both butt cheeks they're independent of each other. You got a left one and a right one, and they literally go east and west away from each other. And now that you've created some room, I need you to stick your spine out there in that room. Like you need to, yes, Aiden. All right, now stay long and just reach up into that high lunge. Aiden, you forgot about your back leg. You're good. All right, turn your back leg out and step the foot down, warrior one. Now, the back knee, I want it to go against gravity. The back knee lifts. Even though the front leg is going down. Now open up into warrior two. You don't have to force your breath. I just need you to notice it. Turn your front arm up, reach back into peaceful warrior. Aiden, thank you. You're being a great model here. Thank you. Careful, Aiden, with the back knee. There it is. Now keep it up there, but lunge more with the front leg. Yeah. Halfway. Goes on the left leg, so cartwheel around forward. Yeah. Okay, can I see more of both armpits? Yeah. Back knee lifts off the floor, even though the front leg is going down. Now reach your left hand to the floor. Notice your breath. You don't have to force it. Just make sure it's still there and you're with it. All of you in this position, I want you to take every piece of skin that makes up your stomach back. Now keep that tummy back as you cartwheel back into that peaceful warrior. Around the push-up position, plank pose, but keep your left leg up in the air. You look good. I can only see half of you. You look good. All right, 4 push-ups. Go. Andy, lean forward more. 3, 4. Come all the way down. Both hands go on the floor, or legs go on the floor. Your hands go on your, head goes on your forehead. Oh my God, your hands. Lift up your left leg and then bend it 90 degrees. The only thing on the left leg that's touching the floor is your left hip. And now You gotta close your eyes, you guys. You're all in a nice position. Close your eyes and imagine someone grabbing your back knee pit and pulling your leg out of your hip. But don't change the shape of your leg, Ryan. Ryan, keep your leg bent. Yeah, Mr. Andrews, good. Now keep it bent as someone is pulling that leg out of your hip. Good. Now someone else comes along. These are two people, so don't ignore that left leg. Now right leg is also getting pulled, but by each little toe getting pulled back, pulled back, pulled back, we're creating space in the hip joint. How much space do you need in your dance? That's what you're working on now. Andy, yank that, shoot that right leg back also. Like I want more, yeah. Do you need, and are you going to use this time to create more of it? Or are you going to be bored? Come to hands and knees. Round out the back. Keep the back round, keep the biceps facing forward. Jamie, bend your arms just slightly because you're a little hyperextended. Just slight bend in the elbows. Good. Now lean back. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Ziggy, come up onto hands and knees. Yeah. Andy, biceps, turn them out. Yeah, there you go. Get your neck out of your shoulders and your shoulders out of your neck. All right, downward dog. You guys, if you saw my Instagram, this is when it's happening. This is not easy. Here we go. Tuck in the tailbone. You're gonna roll into a plank position. I want you to separate your arms a little bit wider than your shoulders, and you're gonna turn your fingers to face slightly in, just slightly, not like this, just a little bit of an angle in. And you have 20 push-ups to do, and they're fairly quick. Here we go. 1, up, 2, up. If you need to get to your knees to finish, that's fine. 7, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stay up. Get up. Crush you. You have more in you. Take your right leg to the outside of your right hand. Back leg nice and strong, nice and straight. You're going to take your right hand up to the ceiling. Twist through the belly, but keep your butt cheeks going back. Don't twist the butt. I want you to crawl your foot, your right foot in just a bit. Good. You're gonna come up into, you're gonna take your right hand, place the palm on the knee, and your elbow goes on your, thigh, like in the hip area. You're gonna come up and place your hand, your left hand, behind your back, here. Now, slowly, you will lose balance. I don't want you to fall. You're gonna take this position. You're gonna round out the spine and twist and take the elbow to the outside of your right hand. Back up. Again. Now, big attention to the back foot. You don't just have all the weight on your pinky toe. If you need to separate your legs for more balance, it's okay. My hand is not on my neck. It is way behind my back, in between my shoulders. 4, and up. Follow me. Curl, 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 curl. 5, and up. Belly's in. 6, and up. 7, and up. These are for your obliques. It's the muscles on the side of the belly. This will help your tours, turns, and balance. I think this is 10. You're gonna stay in this twist, stay in it. I want you to drop your left elbow to the outside of your leg. You're gonna drop the hand and open up into a twist. What does your back leg look or feel like? How much of your chest can I see? I want lots of chest, big, especially through this arm. Now cartwheel your arms, whoop, and make a squat. Place your hands on the floor. Step back with the other leg. So take your right leg to the back, I think. Stretch the left arm up. This hold is not for boredom. It is to connect to some other part of your body that you've been ignoring. Your heel, the inside of your toes, your ear, whatever it is, stay. Okay, take the hand down. You're gonna kick back with your left leg like we were doing before and come down to that push-up position, but keep your left leg up. I'm gonna change the camera angle in a second. So you're just lying down and your left leg is up. You're gonna take your right arm out to the side. Boom, like this. Okay, you're gonna point your right foot and you're gonna take this like a back attitude all the way around and step on the floor. Left hand is on the floor, using it to create some stability. You're just gonna turn in and out with the leg, that's all. But what I want you to do is pay close attention. Remember that person that was pulling on your foot before? That person's back, pulling on this bottom foot. Don't let it go limp. Wherever your head is where it is. I don't care what you do with it. Next time you keep your bring your leg out, keep it out, and you're just gonna bring the knee in towards your shoulder, up and down. If you wanted to point your foot each time as if it was a jump off the floor, why not? The next time you bring your knee to your shoulder, hold it, develope up. You can't see my leg, but it's straight. It stays straight on the way down, then I drag it through. So develope. Turn it out, you guys. Don't waste this opportunity to practice that turnout, even when you're tired. Good. Did I get lost? No. Okay, here's the tough one. You're gonna take your left hand, stretch it out. You're gonna turn all the way around. Take your left forearm to the ground so your shoulder is right over your elbow. You're gonna come up onto the side of your left foot and you're balancing on your forearm and your left foot only. Your hand goes behind your back in the spine. You're gonna drop your hips to the floor and then up, floor, up, floor, up. 4 more. Belly on purpose. 3, 2, on 1, you hold high. If you can, do this. If not, keep holding. You're gonna take your right knee to your right elbow. 1, and back. 2, 3, back. 4, 5. Good, now take your right arm and make your forearm stance here. You look like this. Now you're gonna go up and down with the hips like a downward dog. Up and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, last one. Hold. Now, don't put your head on the floor. The downward dog. I'm gonna step here. Figure out how to breathe. Actually, you know what? You need a rest. Bring your knees down. Take a seat on your heels. Reach your arms out to the side. Reach up. Little prayer position and bring the hands to the heart. Close your eyes for a second. Notice what's happening. What is your heart doing? We're gonna go through that series a lot faster. Here we go. Hands on the floor. Downward dog. Round out the back. Plank position. So hands are a little bit wider than shoulders. Turn your fingers inwards just slightly and take your heart in front of your thumbs. 20 push-ups. A little bit faster this time. Go. 7. If you have to go to your knees, that's fine. 11. Heart in front. Hold. You got it. Get up. Leg, the outside of your left hand. You're going to reach your left hand up. I want to see more of your chest. So if there was an audience in front of you, show them your chest, not your shoulders. Audience behind you, stick your butt out at them. All right, take the left hand on the, I'm gonna face you, on the knee, and the left elbow goes to the hips. You're gonna stretch up and take your right hand behind your neck, or sorry, the back. You're here. You got 10 little oblique crossovers here. Just don't lose balance. It's not about this twist. This is like no brainer for you, whatever we're twisting, right? This is the easy part. But how much length can you get in the back of the leg? How balanced can you be? Each toe, the space in between each toe doesn't change. How round can you make your back without using your arm? The shape that you're making, the circle, the round, actually become round. Andy, back leg is bent. I want it straight. There you go. There you go. Good, Andy, but you're just bending over. I want you to round out your back, like create a circle with your, yes. Back leg straight. Guys, 3 more. Back leg. Telling me that was straight? I don't think so. Okay. Crap, I lost myself. Stay twisted, stay twisted. Your right elbow is over your, across your left leg, and you're gonna straighten both arms into a big open twist, but not with your butt. Sticking out for the audience behind you. Big, big, big butt. Don't make the butt smaller, make it bigger, 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 wider, wider, wider. Back leg is straight. Now cartwheel your arms backwards into a squat. You can't see my legs, but I'm squatting. Good, hands go on the floor. And now the left leg goes back. Right arm goes up. Hold it. Both butt cheeks open and go back. Your chest goes forward. I want your tailbone to like fly out in the back, and I want the crown of your head to go to the front. You're gonna place your hand down, kick your right leg back and keep it up, and come all the way down. You're gonna point your left foot. You're gonna straighten your left arm out to the side and take this back attitude all the way around. And now open and close the leg. It's like called a clamshell. I want the bottom leg, the one that's straight on the floor, getting pulled as far as you can away from your hip. Turn out as much as you can, guys. Turn it out, turn it out, turn it out, turn it out. If you don't feel something, you've got to move something, change something. Make it bigger than me. The next time you turn it out, keep it turned out, and I would just want you to jump the foot off the floor, knee to shoulder. If you're looking at me and you're like, he's not going anywhere, that's because I'm not really good at this. So if you can get a little bigger than me and keep turned out, but bring that knee to your shoulder, like actually your shoulder, do it. Now, hold the leg up and develop. Again, better than me, please. Peter, beautiful. Mr. Doris, yes. Mitchell, yes. Okay. Take the leg down. You're gonna straighten your right arm in front of you, turn all the way around, and then drag the forearm to the waist. The elbow and the shoulder in the same line. Lift up your hips off the floor. What am I doing? Yeah, hand goes behind the back. Lift higher. Make like a bridge position. Now that I can see myself, I really can pull it off more. Down and get to that highest point. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. You're gonna take the top leg, that knee, and the top elbow to each other. 1, 2. Lift up higher. 3. Like I want your right butt cheek away from the floor. 4, 5. Stay up. Stay up. Take your left forearm and come to that forearm plank. Lift into downward dog in that forearm and then back. Try and make room for your head somehow. Change. What do you have to lift higher? What do you have to do to get your head away from your forearms? Last one. Hold. All right, bring the knees to the floor. Take your palms on the floor, turn your biceps to face forward, round out the back. Do not change the biceps. Keep them forward and round out. Sit on the heels, reach your arms out to the side, reach up to the ceiling. Place your palms together, close your eyes. Bring the palms to the heart and notice stuff. Keep your eyes closed. What do you feel like right now? And you don't have to judge what you feel like. Oh, I'm tired, or this, or this is too easy. Don't judge it, just feel it. Feel something else other than thoughts. What does the floor feel like? The fabric of the shirt that you're wearing. Okay, have a seat. Take the feet in front. Take the hands behind you. If you're sick and tired of this position with your hands where your fingers are facing this way and we're bent, you can turn them out this way. I'm gonna go somewhere to the side. I just want you to lift your hips up. And I'm pointing my feet quite dramatically here. And I want you to show the clouds above you as much of the skin of your chest as possible. I want you to step your legs out further apart than your hips and hold. And remember I told you to move like a cloud? We're gonna do that again, but your legs stay straight, your arms stay straight. So from the back of your shoulders to the back of your butt, you can get really flowy. Hard, right? This is not easy. Close your eyes if you have to. The skin of the center of your body, the torso, is like a cloud. All right, drop it down to a seat. You're gonna take your fingers to the this like small little straddle. You're gonna make little claws with your hands, and you're gonna lean forward just slightly and lift your feet off the floor. I want you to keep your feet off the floor. Turn your biceps up when you're here. You push your fingers into the floor so hard that you lean back a little bit. Close your eyes. How much length can you get in your legs? How far away can they get pulled away from your hips? How deep can your belly button get into your spine? Rest. Don't show me pain on the face. If you're in an audience situation here, they don't want to see this. They shelled out money to see whatever, I got it. Okay, practice that now. Here we go, fingers on the floor, turn your biceps up towards the ceiling, lift up the feet, and we're gonna try and get length here. So So the leg goes this way and the spine goes that way. Away from the feeling. I know this sucks, but it can suck and be productive at the same time. Get you to the why you come here. Don't show it on your face. Mitchell, I'm coming to you. Go. Lift up. Yeah, Mitchell. Good, good, good. Stay. So not so high. Mitchell, just keep going, buddy. So instead of so high, I want your legs to come to me. Yeah. Rest. Rest. Nice job. Again. A little bit more, buddy. Fingers away from you more. Rest. Don't show me on the face. Don't show me. Don't show me. Good. Beautiful. Last time. Let me see, Mr. Mitchell. Everybody go. Legs up. Push the belly button. Dig it in there into your spine. Get it in there. Make the belly button touch the spine. Go. Push, push, push. Rest. Hands go behind you or stay behind you, or yeah, go behind you. Now they are going to need to come in a bit. Make your fingers point your butt. You're going to come into this crab position and lift up. I want as much chest to the ceiling as possible. You're going to bend the elbows. Now look, my butt comes to the floor. It totally does. But this is not it. Okay? Look at my arms. Change the shape of your arm and then straighten. Actually create a bent position and straighten. And you'll do this until I tell you not to. Yes, your butt can move, but because your arms said so. You guys are here for another minute. Happen. Brandon, bend your arms a little bit more. Xander D, you look awesome over there. Relax your neck. Lucas, excellent. Keep going, buddy. Look at you, sir. Try not to let your feet wiggle so much. Plant them on the floor. Mr. Peter, looking good. Guys, only 20 more seconds. This is not me punishing you. This is an opportunity to get stronger. It's exactly why you came here. Why you came here. Let me see, Ryan. More chest, Ryan. Chest to the sky. Chest to the sky. Yeah. All right, take a seat. Take a seat. Cross your legs like so. Take your arms out like a tense tiki. I don't know. Get a little tired. Reach your right arm up. You can bend the left arm. And I just want you to make a nice big circle with the right arm and the chest. Big right back. Whatever it is, I want it to get bigger and bigger, but I don't want your left hand coming off the floor or moving at all. Whatever way you want to circle backwards, forwards, I don't care what it is. I just want it as big as possible without moving your right hand and maybe not even moving your legs at all. Like, can you get super drama with just the chest and the arm and not the legs? Come up onto hands and knees. Come into a plank. Lift into downward dog. Gentlemen, you're almost done. You're almost done. Lift your right leg up. Big, 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 big. I want you to turn it out this time, and you're gonna bend the knee. Look at your back foot, the bottom one, and it's leaning over to the left. I want it to stay exactly how it was when you were first in downward dog. Now, take the top leg, you're gonna bring it in. And I just want 5 of these. You're gonna try and jump off the floor like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now cross the leg over here, and then you're gonna bend the back leg. You're gonna open up the chest. Yeah, good, good, good. And then you're gonna close the chest. You're gonna circle through underneath the arm. Slow, slow, slow. And reach as far as you can without any force in the spine. It should be natural. Come back up into plank position, downward dog. Why do you come here? What is it in the future that you want? Or what do you want to avoid that happened in the past that you need right now? Is it strength? Is it looks? Is it better technique? Lift your left leg up, turn it out. Again, stay with the why, stay with the intention, and also stay here. Don't escape from, just because you're tired, you get to run away with your mind somewhere else. Stay here. Be tired, it's fine. Come back into plank. You're gonna, the leg goes out to the side and you jump your back leg up if you can. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now cross that leg to the inside. Bend your back knee, stretch out that arm. Oops, big, big chest. And now circle it and now slow down. I know you have a lot of adrenaline right now, but this has to go slow. Slow, 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 twist. Find your breath. This time when you come up, take your back leg to the front and lay down. Open up your arms. And I want you to get back into that cloud. Close your eyes. So don't stay still. Move like a cloud with any part of your body you want. Actually be a cloud. Actually be that cloud. And instead of a time-lapse sort of quick feeling where the sky changes really rapidly, just become one cloud, softly changing shape because it wants to. And you would never look up at a cloud that is changing shape and say, well, that's not the right shape. Right? You'd never say that. You'd look at the cloud and just let it be the cloud. And if that cloud wanted to stop moving, that'd be okay too. You don't have to change the way you're breathing, just know that it's happening. Whatever ride the inhale wants to go on through your body, however many spots it wants to go to, follow it. When I was your age, God, I still hear it now. It's like less used now, but there's a thing that people say all the time. They say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Not terrible advice, right? But what you don't learn from that, or definitely something that you don't take away from that statement, is to prepare for the best also. Think about that. What if the why you come here, what if the dream that you want comes true. And you're not ready for that. And by ready, I mean you don't know how to be there in that moment. That's the preparation. Prepare for the best is exactly what you just did right now. It's what you're doing right now. And that is learning how to be here. What's happening right now. That is how you prepare for the best. So all the hard work that you do in order to get there doesn't go to waste because you're somewhere else in your head. So right now, for another 10, 15 seconds, you stay right here with you. With the air going through your body, with the blood going through your veins, with the parts of your body that are connecting to the ground and the ground coming up to your body. Feel all of it. And as Sarah comes in, stay there because Sarah's movement especially needs you to be as present as possible.
Stay right where you are, guys. Just let yourself breathe and let your body feel heavy. And as you lay there, before we really do anything, every time I watch you guys beforehand, I'm like, oh, well, I was gonna do this, this, and this, and well, they might be a little too tired for this, that, and the other thing. So I try to really pay attention to Michael's class to maybe get an idea of how you guys might be feeling. But nobody's gonna know exactly how you feel except for you. And as you lay here on the floor in whatever floppy, sloppy, dead, relaxed position you're in, I heard Michael talk about intention, and I'd like you guys to pick an intention for this class. And the way I want you to do that is to, right now, scan your body from head to toe. How do the muscles in your face feel? Your neck, your shoulders, your upper back. And as you continue to move down the body, your front ribs, your side ribs, I want you to take note of anything that might seem extra intense or extra tight or extra tired or extra worked. Could be your whole body, but usually everybody's got a little something nagging at them. For me, it's my front hips, my psoas going right up behind my belly button. I've been feeling that a lot. So no matter what stretches I do, you might be like, oh, my neck hurts. Why isn't she doing any neck stretches? I wish we would work on that. Every stretch, every move that we do, see how you can create maybe a length, use a muscle in your body to have it serve whatever part of your body you would like to give the most attention today. And as you make a little checklist of the parts of the body you want to give some extra attention to, take the deepest breath you can in. As you breathe out, feel your skin on your face just melting towards the floor. And breathe naturally for a moment. I want to practice one breathing exercise before we get moving. If you could put your hand on your chest and your belly, one hand chest, one hand belly. Both feet flat on the floor, knees to the ceiling. So we're going to take a super deep breath in again. Breathe in. Super deep breath. Expand the chest. Hold it at the tippy top. Hold it. And as we hold it, I want you to try to take in another little sip of air and hold it again. And then let it go. One more time. Super deep breath in. Hold it at the tippy top. Let your shoulders stay relaxed. Take another little sip of air. Hold it. And let it go. Good. Rock your head side to side for a minute. Hands, palms can go to the ceiling and go back to your sides. Take note, any tension in your shoulders. Maybe slow down the head, go to the right. Very little muscle, go to the left. Don't force it. And right. And left. Head comes center. Check in with your feet. Make sure they're right below your sits bones. So like right below your hips. I don't want them too wide. You gotta be right underneath you. Toes facing forward, super parallel. Knees straight up to the ceiling, so everything is in nice alignment. Yeah. Even open your eyes and check for a second. Make sure your knees are facing straight up. Take that deep breath in again. And you could let it go. And as you let it go, tilt the tailbone towards your knees. And roll it back to the floor. So I'm just tilting the tailbone just a little bit. Tilt it up. And down. And as we do that, I want you to breathe it in when you come down. Belly button back as it comes up. And each time, lift it a little higher. In, 2, and out. Lift for 2. And in, 2, and out. And lift for 2. 2 more times. A little bit higher each time. And lift. Press those feet into the floor and roll it down. And lift. And roll it down. And lift. Good. All the way down. Both knees in for a second. Let's shake out the toes. Circle the ankles just because. And as we're here, check in with all your intentions for class. And left leg can stretch out, flexed. Flex that heel way away from you. Pull that right knee in. And as we do that, really focus on the opposition. Right knee is coming towards you. Left heel is reaching away for you. And I'm trying to get a stretch in that front side right here. Relax the shoulders. Check in with your neck. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold it at the tippy top. Take another little sip of air. And let it go. And twist. Keep those flexed feet for a second. I want you to keep that opposition. Keep pulling that knee up. Keep reaching that foot away. Other foot away. And reach the right arm out to the side. So really create some length using your own muscle for a little bit. Take that deep breath in again. Hold it. Another little sip of air. Hold it. And let it go and let everything relax. And rock the hips back and forth. Let the shoulder go. And see if you can get a little stretch using gravity as you tilt the hips forward. Little stretch in that shoulder and arm, kind of goes from the front of my chest all the way through my arm into my palm. If I can really tilt my chest and hips forward as I lift that right arm off the floor. Let's sweep that arm overhead, sort of slow. Turn the arm in and out, letting gravity pull it towards the floor. And sweep it forward for a minute. And just relax your chest. I didn't move my legs, nothing. I just relaxed my chest forward. And pull your knees in. And give a little roll. You can massage your sacrum on the floor, that flat part right above your tailbone. And circle the knees the other way. And reach that right heel away. Pull that left knee in. Don't forget to create opposition. And see what you have to do with your body to get a stretch and to serve the part of your body you'd like to give extra attention to today. Keep reaching, belly in a little bit. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Another sip of air. Hold it. And let it go. And twist. Keep those feet flexed. Keep reaching. Knees coming up. Right heel is reaching away. Left arm is reaching out. So you're reaching in 3 directions right now. Stretching everything you could possibly stretch using your own muscle. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Another little sip of air. Hold it. And let it go and rock back and forth. I like doing that breathing exercise and little tough twists and restricted positions because it teaches your body to be able to breathe when everything else is hard. Tilt those hips forward and see if you can get a little stretch in that left arm using gravity. And bounce the arm just a little bit, nice and easy though, not too rough, very little muscle. You can tilt the chest forward even a little bit more and see how that feels. And let's rotate the arm in and out as we start to bring it overhead. Letting gravity continue to pull it towards the floor, getting that stretch in the shoulder and front chest. And sweep it all the way forward. Just relax for a second. And pull the knees in. And do a little circle for a moment. Both feet flat on the floor. Palms to the ceiling. Keep your eyes closed. And let's do a quick body scan. Shoulders feel any different than the beginning of class? Right leg comes up. Right ankle to the left knee. Let's press the right knee out using muscle. And then I want you to take your right hand, put the heel of your hand down at the bottom by your hips, and then massage down the inner thigh towards the knee. And then when you get towards the knee, press the knee into you a little bit, squeeze it, and release it. And press the knee out using muscle. Press the knee out using your hand from the top of your thigh down to the knee. Press the knee into your hand a little bit, squeeze the butt, and release it 2 more times. Knee goes out. Press the heel down. Knee into the hand and release it. Last time, knee goes out. Press the knee into the hand and release it. Press the knee out. Right hand goes in between. Left hand goes around. You can grab underneath or over the shin and pull the knee into the chest. Now I want you to just pull it in first. Do whatever you want. You can kind of swish back and forth. Like to rock back and forth, tilt the hips back and forth. And then I want you to take a look at your hips, and you'll probably have to push the left hip down to square them off. I want you to focus on pressing that right knee out a little bit more, and then reach the tailbone away so your sacrum stays down flat on the floor, that flat part behind on your back right above your tailbone. So tailbone's reaching away and knees pulling in. So now you have that opposition again. You should feel more of a stretch in that right butt cheek. If you can, pull that, you can release it now. Left foot underneath and right leg can fold on top. If you can, give a little bounce to the knee for a moment. Yep, so pull that foot right underneath your butt cheek. There you go. And then fold right, yep. Jamie, the foot comes in underneath. Like you're a little over twisted. Should be like right underneath your butt. Yeah, the other way. Yeah, that's it. Good. And shake both legs out. Left side, left ankle to right knee. Left knee presses out. Left hand presses down. Massage the thigh. Press the left knee into it and release. And knee goes out. Heel of the hand goes down the thigh. Press into the hand and release. Knee goes out, press down. Use the butt to press the knee into the hand, release. Last time, knee goes out, press it down into the hand and release. Left hand goes in between the legs, right hand goes around. You can grab underneath or over and pull the knee towards you and rock it around. Do some circles. Check in with your head and shoulders and shake it out. Then you lift your head, check your hips. Press one hip down, whichever you need to do to get square. Left knee presses out, tailbone reaches away, and then pull the knee, and you should feel an extra stretch. Good, guys. Release it. Pull that right foot underneath you. Flop the knee over, the left knee over, and bounce that left knee. Relax for a minute. Close your eyes. Check in with any new sensations. Check in with any old sensations. Has your intention changed? There's something else you've noticed that you might want to work on. Shake it both out. If you have your block or your foam roller nearby, I would like you to grab it now. Could even be like a pillow to prop yourself up a little bit. I'm going to use the block and I'm going to put it right underneath my sacrum. The same stretch that we did in the beginning of class. So the higher the block is, the more intense it's going to be. So I suggest the middle one. Yeah. Pull the right knee in. Stretch the left leg out. So I want you to use a little bit muscle at first, and then relax it. Stretch that heel out again. Use muscle to lengthen it, and then relax. And again, stretch, really pull that knee towards you. The farther you pull that knee, the more that other leg might lift off the floor, which is okay. You might be able to use gravity a little bit more to get a bigger stretch in that front body. You want a bigger stretch? Pull in your belly button. You want a bigger stretch? Reach that left arm behind you. Don't forget to breathe. Deep breath in, hold the tippy top. Hold it. Another little sip of air. Hold it. And let it go. Pull that left foot flat on the floor again. And switch. You need to like move the knees around or hips around just a little bit. Sometimes it can get really intense. Left knee in. Right leg reaches away. So first with muscle, stretch, muscle, muscle. Pull that left knee towards you. Reach that right leg away, 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 away. And release it. And pull, stretch and pull, stretch and pull. Relax the shoulders, stretch and pull. And release it. Now stretch. You want a deeper stretch, belly button back. Want a deeper stretch, right arm reaches up. Don't forget to breathe. Huge deep breath in. Hold it, tippy top. Another little sip of air. Hold it. And release it. Both feet flat on the floor. Good, guys. Move the block to the side. Swish the knees back and forth, little twists. Super sloppy, super floppy. Head can go back and forth. Both knees in. And let's roll out the back. And give yourself a couple more rolls, whatever you feel. If you need to get into your shoulders a little bit, hold your belly button. You'll have more control. And sit up. Good, guys. Pull the heels in uncomfortably close, like not too close, but right when it starts to get a little like, oh, this is a little bit of work to sit like that. Yeah. Knees are straight up. Make sure they're not flopped out to the side. I want you to grab the left hand grabs the right shin. Just let's twist back. Right arm comes up, stay in the twist. Look up at the hand, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Lean over just a little bit like you're in a cambray, but you're in this weird twist. Then put the hand behind you. And then I want you to push into the floor and put the hips up to the ceiling and like this little back bend right here, just a little bit. Yeah. And come back down, go back to the twist and release it. Good. One more time. Reach back. Keep reaching. Belly button in, then reach up above your head. Continue. Do a little cambray, just a little bit. And up. Keep using your own muscle to create the stretch. Hand behind you and push up. Good. Get down, back into the twist and release it. Good. Left side. Reach behind you. Breathe in. Belly button in. Reach up overhead. Breathe out. Keep stretching. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Cambray over. And up. Hand goes behind you. Chest to the ceiling. Hips to the ceiling. And come down. Into the twist. And release. One last time. Twist back. Belly button in. Shoulders down. Up, 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 up. How can you make this serve your intention for this class today? Come up to the twist. Hand behind. Up to the ceiling. Come back down. And unwind. Good. Just shake it out just a little bit. Let's give a little head roll because my body asked for it. I don't know if yours did, but I feel like it would feel nice. Good. Let's hands back on the shins, contract back, make as big a space between your belly button and your thighs as possible. Drop your head. Then I want your forehead to go for going in between your legs. You can pull on the sides of your shins to bring yourself towards the floor. Then come all the way back again to that super big round curve. And come back up one more time, all the way back. Go through. And back. And up, both hands behind you, both feet on the floor. Press the hips to the ceiling. Press the shoulders down. You can drop the head. Look behind you. Pick up the head. Butt comes down. Cross the ankles. And just sit for a second and close the eyes and do another body scan. What brings the most of your attention to it? What part of your body? Hands on the floor in front of you. Pull back into a child's pose, curl. Well, it's like a half child pose. So do a cat. So belly button comes up and drop your head. So your back is going towards the ceiling. You have a huge curve in your spine, and then pull back in your hips just a little bit to get a stretch in your arms. And then I want you to pull back forward to all fours, and belly drops down and head looks up and chest goes forward. And then again, that cat, you drop your head, belly button pulls back, back puffs up, pull back just a little bit, stretch your arms, pull on the floor, the palms of your hands, and then come forward. And belly drops to the floor, look up, chest forward. Good, sit on your feet. Right hand, right arm underneath the left. So I'm gonna give you a couple choices. You could look at me for a second. This is choice number 1. This is choice number 2. Come closer. Yeah. And then you can twist again, choice number 3. So this one, try to grab behind you, elbow on top of elbow, back of hand on top of back of hand, or super pretzel again. In yoga, they'll call this an eagle arms, yeah? But we can call it super pretzel, half pretzel, almost pretzel. Okay, so I'm gonna do super pretzel. We're gonna do elbows are leading, yeah? So elbow leads up, yeah? And then your chest follows and you arch. And then I want you to slice going the other way, but elbows still stay up. So if you're in half pretzel or whatever, keep your elbows up and twist to the floor, yeah? Contract forward. And then lift up, up, elbows lead, elbows, elbows, elbows. Elbows go up and slice to the other side. Really twist and slice and bend. See where you can, all those stretches in your side, and then come back up one last time. And sit. And open your arms. Let the palms face the ceiling. Stretch, 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 stretch. And come down. Yeah. Left under right. Left under right. Super pretzel. And elbows up, 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 up. And keep the elbows up, and then hands slice, 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 and curve and twist and curve and twist. And elbows, 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 elbows. And curve and twist, other side, curve and twist and curve and twist. Last time, coming up, 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 up. And come down. And open the arms. Good, let's head side to side. I'm getting a little too much tension in my neck. I don't know about you. Front and back. Shoulders, roll it back. And check in. Walk the hands back. And nice and easy, if anything hurts your knees, stop. But just press one hip and then the other forward. See what feels good. See if you need more stretch. If you feel too much in your knees, don't do it. If you need a little extra support, you can put your block or your foam roller underneath your butt so that you're a little higher, because this might be enough for some people. I could even still get stretch here. Yeah, it's different. guys. Good. Okay. You have your ball nearby. You have your ball nearby. I want to work on upper back, yeah? So around your shoulder blade right here, I want you to start tippy top or whatever speaks to you most. If you have, your body is telling you start here, yeah? Cross your arms in not quite a pretzel, yeah? Start there. The farther, so this would probably be the, I'm gonna call it the most comfortable. It's not that comfortable, but the most comfortable to start here. It gets more intense if you put your arm over your head. But start here, yeah? This is probably enough. And you have the remainder of the song. Close your eyes. Deep breaths in. And just melt over that ball. And while I'm sure most of your attention is where the ball is, I want you to see if you can bounce back and forth between one other part of your body and wherever the ball is. How are your hips? And melt over the ball. Are you getting any sensations in your neck as you melt over the ball? Any sensations in your lower back as you melt over the ball? I don't really believe in multitasking, but I think it's important to be able to bounce between tasks quickly and easily. So your intentions at the beginning of class, can you check in with those for a moment and then bring your attention back to the ball? Thank you guys for coming today. This work is really important from beginning to end. This type of class me and Michael are teaching is really important. It's really focused, really intentional work. If you're ready, move the ball to a new spot, maybe the left side or the right side. And don't really move. Just work on yourself. Don't let us interrupt. Guys are learning how to make really good choices for your body.
Thank you, Sarah. boys, whenever you're ready, you can join the rest of your group here at the screen. Make sure you're in a gallery view. We went over time again, so a few of your friends had to go, but just to see everybody would be nice. Speaking of everybody, before you leave, I want to make sure that you're aware that we have phenomenal ballet technique classes throughout the week with the sensational Bryce Lee. He teaches a spectacular coda class on Saturdays that has not been active for the past couple weeks because he's been performing. Now he is back. He's also a year older than when you met him before, saw him last. He also teaches a class for your age group on Tuesdays, Tuesday evenings. The time is on our schedule that differs for all of you, so take a look at that. I'm not going to spit out times just now. If you could tell me how you're feeling, tell the group how you're feeling. What are you feeling right now? Relaxed, sore, relaxed but tired, mentally and physically stronger. Tired and sore, stretchy. I feel like a new person. Relaxation, overall great. Tired but good, sore. Pulled out, cool. The last shoulder stretch was amazing. Wow, I'm loving that. Feeling wow. Good, 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 good. I have another question for you. This is more of a poll. Nothing to do with your feelings. Could you please, in the chat, if we are to present more free classes, specifically with this sensational Bryce Lee, ballet technique, jumps, turns, seminars on makeup and stage, could you maybe give me, I know your schedules are a little wacky, like each day is different, but maybe in the chat, give me a rough time and what zone you're in. So like me, I would be like, most weekdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time are good for me. Or is there one day and time that you really, really don't have anything going on and everything else is kind of whack? Just throw it in there. I'll have the chat saved anyway, so even if it's kind of a hot mess, I can come back to it. Because Bryce has ideas that he wants to throw out there. We just kind of don't know what time to do it at. Make sure you tell me, Luke. Oh, you're Central Time. Good. Yes. Sinai, ask Mom. Sinai, that's okay. Just make sure when you tell me the time in California, you just tell me it's California time. There you go, Pacific, good. So Bryce, you might have to revise your times. Okay. Bye, buddy, good to see you. 7 p.m. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for that. Thank you for sharing how you feel. I hope to see you all next week. If you have Instagram and there are other male dancers that you follow and follow you, maybe tell them what this class meant to you tonight and tell them to join you next time, okay? I would appreciate that. And so would they. Yeah. Mr. Gorzo looking tired. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. Wave goodbye to everybody. You're all a great crew. I know we're all from different places, but we come here together, and it's so nice to see all of you. Mitchell, stop getting older. You freaked me out today. All right, kids, thank you very much. You guys can go.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Isaac and Isaac's friend. Good to see you again.
You
Good to
too.
see you.
Thank you. Bye, Brian.